Well, hello there, you gorgeous donut. Today, we're going to be reacting to Love Island. Is this episode 7? I think it is, or episode 6. I've lost count. I'm so excited to see what the update is because this season has had so much drama. Let's just get into it.
I'm very, very conflicted right now. And he's been in bed with these girls, snogging him and all this stuff. Like,
in bed?
In bed.
Oh my god, I forgot Sean did that. Like, out of all of the boys, Sean should have been the cleanest. That's the vibe he gives off. Like, that's the only reason that she went for you was because you're the nice guy. Now you're no longer the nice guy, you're just guy. What is there to be with you now, Sean? Apart from your sweet collection, to be fair. Imagine like having unlimited like rhubarb and custard old-fashioned sweets. God, that makes me sound so Tory. They're nice though. They're very nice. Rosy apples as well. Throw some of them in there.
Like, I'm not a touchy person with people.
No,
it takes me so long to get to that point. And then you've just gone and done that, and what you expect, oh, just say sorry, and then me to be like, oh, it's fine, and no.
Will and Uma, like, they could genuinely have won the show just off Uma being, like, so nice. Like, she's the nicest girl in the villa. Like, she's so kind. I really hope they work it out. But also, I don't want her to take him back too easy, but I do want them to get back. I want her to make him work for it, but I am rooting for them.
Oh, you absolutely went at Diamante. And then, like, Ruby was there in your bed, swapping beds.
Bro, so did you. You can't say that he's bad. You literally did the exact same thing with another girl. You have not got a leg to stand on here, EO.
The last thing I need is for her to find something out that I forgot to tell her, and like, I can't lie, there was so much going on.
Yeah, probably should tell you, Matilda. I let her put a fizzy cherry up me, but I know. No, I said I was going to let you do that. But the moment was there. And oh, it felt so good.
So I've had like a mad realisation about how much I actually really like the girl. Like, I want to be with her.
How you feeling, Lara?
No one understands how much I...
Isn't it mad that like some people need to kiss somebody else to find out how much they like the person they're currently with? Surely if you liked them enough, you wouldn't need to kiss somebody else because that wouldn't even be in your head. That's just my opinion.
How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Oh, are they making them... They're making them meet the girls from Casa Amor?
Good, you? Yes. Good. All good.
Oh, not her. Not her. Is it Diamante? Didn't she laugh? And one of the girls, was it Uma, was crying? Didn't she laugh? I remember from the last episode. Why do we want her? Stop giving her airtime. Also, we've already had this. We don't need more stuff from the Casa girls. Like, they've had their time. They didn't get picked. Bye. Cutthroat, guys. That's the type of guy I am.
I am so sorry that he's made you feel a type of way.
No, it's fine, because...
To even react like that yesterday, I like, understand. I'd be the...
By the way, Sean's riz must be generational, right? Like, it will be passed down for generations. How this man has had these two girls fighting over him, I will never ever know. I feel like I'm being very harsh to Sean, but just the way he's treating everyone, how is this man just having all of these people fight over him?
Obviously, he did mention that, you know, he was coupled up with you and that there was a connection there. He did say that from the beginning.
Yeah.
But then he was very insistent that, you know, I'm not thinking about that right now.
Just quick question for you in the comments. Would you rather, I know it's like two people steal your husband, but would you rather the person that you coupled up with in Casa Amor kissed like a few girls, or would you rather that he had like a connection with one? Because I would rather kissed a few, because then it's not as deep. It's just like, oh yeah, she was just kissing, whatever. Like, it's bad, but then if she actually had a connection with someone, I think that would hurt more because it's more emotional. That's my opinion. What's yours though? Because then I guess if she's kissed more people, imagine all the saliva. Oh god.
But he did also mention that I was his priority.
I mean, it's obviously not nice to hear.
Okay, there's nothing new in this. Like, they've already kind of heard it. Yeah, they cheated. Next.
I don't know if there's like anything I can do to make this like situation easier for you. Honestly, babe, like at the end of the day, like you came in here, you had to do what you had to do. Like you didn't really have any loyalty to me anyway. It's more so him. I said to him like, why did you not say to her before something's off or something's missing or just something?
This Jess S is really nice. Like, I hope Io doesn't like her over as well. She's like she's been really nice to Mimi. She's been really like empathetic, being like, look, is there anything I can do? I know this is a weird situation. I just want to like ease the blow. Like, it's not passive aggressive at all. She's genuinely just trying to help. I hope Mimi doesn't take advantage of that as well, because Mimi could take advantage of her niceness, but Mimi seems nice. I feel like she won't.
Like, this is a lot to take in. Like, I'm hurting by what he's done, because I was not expecting that from him.
Why were you not expecting that from him though? Like, he literally tried Uma, was like, nah, I'll just come back to you. And then he's done the same thing again. This guy, it's like there's a pattern here. The guy clearly just doesn't really like you enough, maybe, to stay with you.
I'm not putting up with, like, arguing over petty.
Yeah.
I don't want to be arguing about messages and stuff like that. It's just pointless.
That wasn't just messages, but yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah, okay, so wasn't she basically saying, obviously, she had, like, a previous message and, like, DMs with Kieran, but it was nothing much, and then they met, like, once in a club, but she's not letting it go, is she? She's, like, wanting it to be more than messages. I feel like she really wants Kieran, and I feel like she's settling for Trey. Like, she's kind of given a little bit Little bit stalker energy, like coming into the villa to try and make it happen. She's a little odd, this woman.
Talking about a few messages on the outside.
No, we're not talking about what happened. We're talking about the fact that Kieran wasn't honest.
Oh, fair enough.
That's so icky from her. Like, what? You're trying to build a new connection with someone. Like, why are you, like, so bothered about having a few DMs with someone previously in the villa? Like, you wouldn't care if you didn't like them. This is so icky. Like, I would be straight out of this scenario. She's going to be going home first. I guarantee she's the first one voted out on the next recoupling.
I don't know if I'm talking any sense here, because...
I don't really know why you're pissed off, no.
Well, I'm pissed off because I'm sat up here. We're meant to be focusing on me and you.
I just don't know what to say, Trey.
Ellie, we'll just leave it at that because...
Okay, she's clearly still in love with Kieran, and for some reason just come into the villa to try and win him back, even though he's in like a loving... They're not in a relationship yet, are they? They're just like a thing. Like, I don't know, it's giving homewrecker. What you doing? He doesn't want you, love.
She mentioned you showed interest in Hugo, and I feel like had he not shut it down with you...
He didn't shut it down with me. I really don't even know what your point is.
Jess, you little stirrer. There we go. Hocus pocus level stuff. Stir in the pot. Love it. Oh yeah. By the way, Sean, right, Matilda wasn't as honest, right? She was trying to get with my boyfriend, but my boyfriend, he rejected her for me. Right, just letting you know that. Don't do anything with that information, but just want to let you know. That's what you do, Sean. You gaslight them. You'd be like, actually, what about you? Let's talk about your issues. She had like one conversation with that Hugo, the Ibiza final boss, and like nothing kind of stewed from it, I guess. But then like Jess was really annoyed at her for it, even though she just had a conversation saying, oh yeah, usually you're my type. But they didn't kiss like you did, Sean. They didn't go on an absolute tongue raveling rampage.
I've been honest about every single thing.
You vaguely said you had a couple of chats, didn't work out, and then started missing me, but equally, is that because he shut you down and he decided to go with Jess, but it could have been different?
You're really annoying me.
Childish.
Oh, she shouldn't have stormed off though. She shouldn't have stormed off because then it looks a bit like defensive, even though he was being a bit like gaslighty, or gaslighty. She should just stayed there and be like, Sean, shut the f*** up.
Jess? Yeah? Can you come speak to me, please?
Yeah,
Of course I can.
Jess, why are you just a f***ing twat?
I've said to him around the fact that she had a conversation with Hugo, and he said, yeah, I know she was doing whatever with, and then pointed towards Hugo. And that was it, and that was all that was said. So what?
Honest, would Jess? Would just say what you say, do you? Oh, I just speak my mind. I don't care what anybody says. Bullshit. You didn't just say that. You said that Hugo shut her down and she was trying to get with him. Along those lines, not those exact words, but that's what you were trying to insinuate to Sean. You didn't just, oh yeah, that's all I said. No. Oh, I love movie night. This is so good.
Do you get that sort of...
Yeah, I do. I feel like she'd get a lot more out of me in terms of that, like, laughy, jokey, more so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, it's not that bad.
And you're here now, and like, she's over there.
Oh.
I think there's a lot of fun to be had in here as well.
So do I.
Oh.
Io's kind of lucky that he speaks in riddles. He speaks like so slow, like he speaks in 0.5 speed, because they probably had to just cut the clip before he actually says anything of interest. Like, I don't feel like his is as bad as what others could be.
I feel sick. Do you know what I mean? I wish he never even knew me like that now. Do you know what I mean? That's embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly. She probably just feels embarrassed.
She's into me, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's definitely sort of like throwing a spanner in the works. Obviously, I'm interested in you, so I don't know what we could have, do you know what I'm saying? So,
you got what you wanted when you walked in, so...
Yeah, I think it may change, or may have changed. For me, when I first came in here, my type was like petite blonde, so you fit.
Oh, this is like... This might not seem that bad, but the fact that he's basically admitting that Uma is not his type and he doesn't really find that, like, her look, I guess, attractive initially is just horrible to hear.
There's nothing wrong with a little swivel on a lad's holiday.
Oh my God.
I'd want you to be mad the most.
Oh, bro.
She knows about the kiss, doesn't she? In the space of time I've known you,
Yeah, got on really well.
we get along quicker than I did with Uma.
Okay.
William, that is so brutal. She's holding it together well. Look at her face, though. She is not taking her eyes off that screen. Oh, my God. There's not actually anything funny about that. It's just cruel. It's just horrible to watch. Because I actually like these two.
How would you feel if I was to sort of say I was...
You're embarrassing. Do you know that? This is embarrassing.
Obviously, like, nah, I'd love to.
Again, I forgot about that.
You didn't have to do any of that.
I wanted to do it.
There we go.
Don't say that, though. What do you mean you wanted to do it? Even if you're thinking it, don't let it come out of this. Obviously, you did it because you wanted to do it. That everybody knows that. Don't say it, though. Just say these 5 letters. Sorry. Okay. S-O-R-R-Y. That's 5. Thank foundation maths coming in clutch. Oh, why would you say that? That's like a total lack of empathy, Will. Will, you're losing us here. Will, you're losing us, fella. Especially when Uma's the nicest one. Oh, if they're letting the Geordie boys down.
You don't need to let someone to test if your connection with them is stronger than them.
Yeah, but the way you're saying it, there's no...
Yeah, maybe you don't need to kiss a girl to find out if you like her. God, idiot. I think it's just the way he's reacting. Like, if he reacted in a better way, this wouldn't be as big of an issue. But it's the fact he's, like, trying to impress the lads rather than just, like, looking after the girl that he's speaking to. That's all it is. Like, he doesn't need... Uma was, like, probably a bit over the top with the not being together in a nice way in Casa. Like, how she just slept on the daybed. She was like, no, I love Will. Whatever. I want to be with him. Will, you didn't need to do that. You just needed to move respectfully. What you've did there is like emotional damage. Like, you were emotionally invested with... Oh, God.
On a date with Jessie, I got deeper with her in 20 minutes than I have done with Gracie the whole time I've been here. I'm not going to sneak up to the terrace or hide in the den and away from
I just
anyone.
think like the way you've
Because
made
I'm
me
open,
feel.
I'm transparent, babe. We're going for a little chat.
And then didn't you pull out of the terrace?
It's private out there. I've got to let you know, though.
This guy is just full of shit. Joey Essex is just full of absolute caca.
You said, babe, it's you. You know that it's you. And then to Jessie, you were like,
No, but then
I'm so glad that you
after I was
picked
done with you, I was with Jessie.
Oh, Joey!
Straight up.
Done with you.
These two just bore me, like both of them. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm just not interested in their beef. Like, they just keep arguing but nothing's going in. I just feel like Grace is too much of an influencer to like relate to her, even though she's keep getting done dirty.
Hugo like shut down that situation with you, but it could have been a different story. And
Hugo didn't shut anything down with me because there's nothing to shut down.
He's really clinging on to that. He's like, yeah, but you talked about sweet with Hugo. He's like clinging onto that for dear life to try and make himself feel better about what he done. He needs to just apologise. Like, why are they all so proud? Just apologise. That's it. And then you can go from there and see if she wants to accept it. It's not like a beta move to apologise at all.
There was. You're touching hands and like, you know.
Oh, touching hands. You were snogging Diamante all night. Should have sprung Diamante back.
Yeah.
You should have.
You were touching hands. Yeah, well, I class that as sex. I class that as cheating, holding hands. Can't keep it in your pants, can you, Matilda?
I think I'm allowed to have my head turned, no?
You're not honest, just say that you've had a flirty conversation. When I said to you that she said you...
flirty. It's just a conversation.
Why are you sitting there trying to...
I mean, you did say that. I mean, you kissed her twice, and you slept with her in bed, and you said that she's your type, and you said that you've had more of a connection with her than you had with Uber. I feel like that's more than a flirty conversation.
You're back with me and trying to embarrass me even more. Just understand that...
I'm not trying to... I'm sorry for the way you feel, but at the end of the day...
But I'm sorry for the way you feel. No, you should be sorry for making me feel that way.
Yeah, that's another gaslighting technique. I'm sorry for the way you feel. No, I'm not sorry for what I did. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Okay, idiot with emotions. I'm sorry that you feel that way.
At the end of the day, I'm here for one reason, that is to find someone. And I've pursued a connection that I potentially...
I feel like these are on the rocks. Like, Uma, Will was my boy when he came in, but I feel like there's a lot of red flags.
I was so excited to see you, and like, I'm hurt from your actions.
That was never my intention, though.
I know.
I didn't want that to happen. I would never have moved the way I did if we had been closed off or anything like that.
The thing is, like, you have to kind of trust what he says, because how are you meant to know that? Like, if he's closed off your relationship, he could have still did that. If Uma likes him enough, she has to trust him, but she could get hurt again.
I would leave now if you were to leave. You know, I wouldn't be hanging around. I've found what I want in you.
I mean, you've like a day ago, mate, you wanted to couple up with the other lass. Like, are you sure?
Very special to me.
Really?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's done it.
I know. Can I squeeze your back, please?
When right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The little boy from Rosario has somehow done this. We know what squeezing your back means. They're best friends again. Right, friends with benefits is back. That was so easy. The man just gave her an ice cream. Said he was sorry. Said he never wants to do it again. And she's like, yeah, I love you. Is that how easy it is? Is this how easy you women out there are taking back lads? Really? Is it that easy? Oh, we got 2 new bombshells.
I'm Ruben, I'm 23, and I'm an account assistant from Surrey. I've been single for 2 years now, and I'm ready to get back on that horse.
I'm Josh, I'm 29, I'm a semi-pro footballer and a model, and I'm from South.
Hell, they've got another semi-pro footballer in. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Isn't that just a hobby? You're a semi-pro footballer, that's just a hobby. You get paid like 50 quid a game. It's just a hobby at that point though, isn't it? Oh, this is what we need. We need to make AO jealous.
Hi, boy.
And Will as well.
Hi. ¿Podemos tener tapas para todos nosotros, por favor? Sí. Muchas gracias.
Are you Spanish then?
No.
Oh.
No, I just did that for the crack. That is actually quite cool though. Like, that grabs their attention straight away. Like, they asked him a question straight away. And he'd do that to impress Chloe. Then she'd be like, where you learn Spanish, like? At some girl's house? At some señorita's house, are you?
Yoruba. I'm Nigerian.
My dad's Yoruba.
No way. Okay. You understand it?
No.
Oh, these two could be an issue for the lads.
Nice to meet you.
Revenge is sweet.
Oh, you would be buzzing though. You would be buzzing. You'd be like, oh my God, this is the perfect chance to get back at the people that effed us over in Casa. Even if you don't get with them, you can just allude that you're going to get with them. Right? Be like, oh yeah, he's really fit, him, isn't he? Yeah, exactly my type. Right, that's what I would go for, normally in the villa, just going to say.
What about Mimi and Umar?
Yeah, they said they were open.
Got the vibe that, yeah, they were open to getting to know us as well.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're going to intend to do the same.
Look at his face.
Josh is my type.
Guys, when I tell you that's exactly what I needed to remind me who I am.
Really? It's so easy for Ruben and Josh, these new bombshells, to just look so good though, because they can just tell the girls, like, you know, just give them compliments, everything, and it's going to seem so much nicer than what they're used to, where they've been like over. Like, they're coming in a really, really strong position to like stay in the villa.
The way people have gone about things haven't been the best. I personally wouldn't have gone about that way. In my opinion, I think the difference between a boy and a man is the way you go around things.
See, again, right, it's so easy for these two lads to come in and say that, because if they were in before Casa and they were coupled up with people, they could have done much worse. But they're in such a strong position to form a relationship with one of these girls.
I mean, after everything that's gone on and the way you said you feel and the way you've acted off of what I've done, I didn't sort of really expect you to be necessarily interested, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, after I, you know, snogged that lass behind your back twice, remember? I don't actually expect you to be interested in him, like, because of the way you've been going on. You know, you don't want to ruin that, do you? Right? You've acted so good, why ruin it now? Right, you're the good one, I'm the bad one. We've got this all sorted out, right?
Brother, he's going hard, it's Mimi.
Snatch.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Go on, Mimi, lass.
Oh.
No, no way.
I got the hideaway. Get in.
Where is she?
Get in. Get in.
Well, tell me, what are you looking for, though? Like, really, in a guy?
A guy that's sure, confident.
Do we think that these two are going to get together? I mean, it's the perfect kind of way. Like, she has no, like, ties now. She's kind of free to get to know anyone.
Yeah.
We need a little
handshake.
What we did.
That guy's a cool guy, right? Arguably cooler than AO. Go for it, Mimi. Go for it. What's stopping you? You're in the hideaway. You've even got a handshake code on here. Look at this.
And then I can bring you in.
Unbelievable.
When you're ready for the handshake, you let me know. Yeah, hold on, we'll do that. Yeah, that, and then we bring each other in, and then we just, you know what I mean?
Sorry, right? Like, I know I call out a lot of cringe in this, but that was actually just smooth. That was so smooth. This man just oozes garlic mayo. Not like the smell, but you know the texture? Just, you squirt it so smooth, rolls onto the chip. You're like, wow. Wow, that's unbelievable. Steal that. Write that down.
You know, the elephant in the room, my head and my heart is with Will. Obviously, I have feelings for him and I want things to work out, and he really wants to.
Uma, I am happy you're happy, but that was a little easy, love. I want you to be together, so if you're happy, love, I'm happy. Right, if you're happy, I'm happy.
Hugo's worried him and Jess haven't made a connection. He's plugging away, but there's no spark. When he tells Jess, it'll come as a shock. It might even circuit breaker.
I don't know, I feel like there should be more. I feel like conversation's just a bit dry.
Oh, he's finally got the ick. He's finally got the ick with Jess. But you know what? She's a little bit weird. I don't really like her, you know, her builder is. You know, she's very, like, laddie somehow. She does have lad riz somehow. I don't understand quite how that works. I just can't get over how many times she says that's just the prize. Like, how many times can you fit that into one sentence? She's just a little bit dry. Very dry prize, she is.
Why does that conversation sound really serious, Sam? Am I being paranoid?
It does look a bit serious.
Doesn't it?
He is giving off nervous energy, like body energy.
I feel like I've sold the dream, man. Like, that's not what I've tried to do. I've tried to pursue it. Like, I've tried to...
Well, you've got to know her. You've been yourself. She's just... She loves that.
I'm literally in my head, I'm thinking I'm about to get dumped here.
Oh, that's awful for Jess. That's awful.
The girl that I've decided to steal is...
Oh, recoupling. Is it
Uma.
Oh, they just sorted it out. No, they just sorted it out. Oh, look at her face.
Will, you are now single and therefore have been dumped from the island. Please pack your bag.
The goosebumps that just went down my spine. I'm struggling with my nerves at the minute. That's going to do no good. That's going to do no good for it. You know what, right? I've thought this year the producers have been extra mean. You know when Love Island got in trouble because of the mental health of the islanders? It's like that's in the past. In Love Island's eyes now, that was a way away. We can be mean again. That's so mean. Just dumping them. Just you're out. That's what you get for f***ing her over. Well, she's crying. Oh, this is awful. But this is what we want though, isn't it? But it's awful. It is telly. You gotta give it that. It's great telly. Imagine how that Ruben's feeling.
I'm gonna leave. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, imagine how awkward that Ruben would be feeling right now. They're snogging in front of you. If I was Ruben, I'd be like, come on now, Will. Come on, bedtime now, Will. Right, off you pop. When I see you, just twist that knife in me back. Don't worry.
Ormsbury.
Oh, bless her. Oh, she's so nice. She's my favourite islander.
Are you follow her?
Are you sure? What am I gonna... What the f*** am I doing here?
Wait, is she leaving? Oh, she really loves him.
Done what you had to do, bro.
I'm sorry.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
Done what you had to do, bro. Ha! But unlucky. Hold this for me while I just go and get my lass.
There's actually no way that I'm staying here without Will.
Oh my lord, this is great.
Let Will sit there and wait for you for I'm actually not staying here without him. I'd be so upset I wouldn't be myself.
I'm sorry, but winning Love Island, it's great and you get half of 50 grand, right? But leaving like this with someone you actually love, I know he's messed her over, right? He hasn't been the best, but she's found someone she loves. You've won the show in my opinion. Yeah, you leave. And this is why I feel like I hope that she becomes huge after this show. She's not in this for fame. Like, she's come on Love Island, obviously she wants to be, you know, seen to a certain extent. She's not bothered about staying in the longest for the most airtime, for the most followers. This is why someone like this, someone so authentic, someone so honest, this is the type of people, she just seems normal. She's like a really pretty girl, but she's just normal. And that's what the kind of people that should be on this show.
For me personally, I can't sit here and say to you and look at you and say all of my feelings are lost and I'm not happy the way things are going.
Oh my God.
You haven't changed, you're still Mimi.
How can you be attracted to this guy? Like, yeah, he's good looking and everything, but the man just takes ages to say anything. It took like 20 seconds to say, yeah, I mean, you're still Mimi. It's like, yeah, no shit. That is Mimi. Well done. What else? What else? You got anything else to say? He's trying to pad out like an essay, getting it to like 10,000 words.
Like, come on now.
So,
yeah.
Respect. I fully understand that.
To get another point where, okay, it's nice you two still have feelings, but it's been disrespectful to the new people. The guy, the bombshell that came in that is kissed Mimi, and also Jess, who's so nice. It's been disrespectful to them too at this point. They just need to be honest with everyone.
But you're not sure.
On what?
Do you know what I mean? You told me, I don't know. It's just like me being cautious, you know? Making
We don't
sure
need to be cautious. I'm just happy to be getting to know someone new.
So Josh is asking for a little bit of reassurance here. Like, look, do you still like Ayo, is basically what he's saying. And she's palming it off. She's not giving him an answer. I don't like that. Like, Mimi, you've been f***ed over by Ayo quite a bit. You've seemed nice, but now I feel like you're gonna slowly go into the territory where I'm gonna feel like a different way about you. Just be honest with people. Josh has done nothing bad to you. I know you're probably closed up and you don't want to talk about your emotions because you've been hurt, but Josh is a new person. Just be honest with them.
2 boys and 2 girls will be dumped from the island tonight.
Ooh. Who's it gonna be?
The 2 boys with the fewest votes and therefore dumped from the island are Blade and Hugo.
I'm sorry, but Blade came in with his name, the most mental name ever, with his look. The guy came in like, yeah, man, like all these other islanders, they're all just boys. I'm a man. I'm Blade. And then got knocked out as soon as he possibly could by the public. Underwhelming Blade. Gave nothing. Did not serve.
Emma and Jess.
Wait, with Jess? Like Jess? Oh my God. So Jess is Jess the first OG to get knocked out? See, that's always, you don't want to be like the first OG one. Like when a bombshell or a Casa person gets knocked out, you're like, oh, well, they just didn't have the time. When an OG gets knocked out, it's like, oh, the audience probably don't like them. To be fair, Jess, I actually want her to stay in because Alicia has personality. Whether you like it or not, she makes the show better. Like, you want people like Jess in Love Island. Like, I'm a bit gutted just knocked out. Do I want her to win? Definitely not.
Mimi and Io have come up with a secret code when she wants him to go for a chat. Mimi says, do you want to go for a chat? Io says me, and she says, yes, you.
How many times can she pull Io for a chat? What else do you guys need to chat about?
What going on, my brother?
So
Do you not think that's a bit mad, bro? Look at it then.
Oh, who's in it?
Who's in it? Hey, Mimi.
Is he?
Yeah, hey, Mimi there, just chatting.
Oh, this is so horrible because he's putting all his eggs in her basket. Why are they acting like this? They clearly like each other. Just go for it. Just bite the bullet. If you really like each other, don't lead your partners on because you're both being cruel to them now. Like, it's not even nice. I don't even want you to get back together because I kind of feel like you're both icky. And I liked Mimi.
It was best for us to kind of respect them in that sense.
To be honest with you,
It's just weird. I feel like we just both don't know how to be around each other. Do you know what I mean?
no.
No, don't respect them by staying with them if you don't really like them. That's the opposite of respecting them. That's leading them on and hurting them.
Like us laughing and joking when we were talking in the den. And
When?
last night, she pulled me for a chat in it just to like clear things up about certain things.
Wait,
And-
what? I didn't know you had a chat last night.
Yeah, well, just a chat, innit? It wasn't like a chat as in like we're getting to know each other
No,
again.
but you didn't. How come you didn't say?
Because nothing happened. It was like nothing to really like concern.
Oh, no, just tell her. If nothing happened, then that means it's so easy to tell her. The fact is, something did happen when you were talking, you were flirting. Oh, he's just not being honest. This is not fair. This is actually hard to watch because they're doing it behind their back. I'm sick of saying the same thing, but they're repeat offenders. They're toxic, both of them.
What? I need to tell you every time I chat to Mimi.
Oh, gaslighter. Love that. What, I've got to tell you every single time I flirt with Mimi, the girl that I've had history with. Are you dumb? God, you're toxic. Oh, I don't know if I like you, actually.
I want to start now with you because these past, well, since Casa has been perfect. So, Nicole, do you want to be my girlfriend?
All this toxicity, there's a shining light. These two, I love them. Right? They're a little intense. I couldn't be in their relationship, but I love them from an outside perspective. They're probably not looking for a third anyway. It's fine. They're great. They're both really nice people. The Love Island people that casted them, they got two real people. I like it. They've got to win, surely. Surely, like, there's not even any competition now. Like, now Will and Uma have gone. I don't think anyone can compete with them, can they? You're not going to give it to Matilda and Sean, are you?
If your partner wasn't coupled up with you, who would they be coupled up with?
I think Grace would pick Josh, because look at him, I don't blame her.
Did you see her reaction there? She went, oh, Josh. I mean, she literally wants him, which is awkward because isn't that Ruben's best friend? Oh, there's no friends in this island.
Grace being totally honest, she would have read my name.
I disagree.
That's such an outrageous statement.
Do you want her to choose you or not? Well, then stop. Stop.
To be fair, Grace, come on now.
Shut up, Sean. I'm disappointed, and I think the things that he was saying were very, very irrelevant. I feel like he was pulling it out of his ass.
That's such an outrageous statement to say, yeah, you still fancy me. I don't fancy you, though, but you fancy me. Like, how up your own arse have you got to be?
He doesn't like me being friends with Grace.
Whoa. She don't want you having me, but that's never going to happen.
Since when?
Come on,
when
Grace.
have I ever said that?
That's
Why are you feeding yourself this bullshit? Like, when have I ever said that?
I love that they've made them too, just like the referees, because they know that everyone would just choose these as like a cop-out answer. Like, no one really cares about their relationship. That's like a horrible thing to say, but like realistically, we don't. Lolly and Connor, they seem like nice people, but
You're so bothered
I'm
about
not bothered.
it. You're so
I'm really
bothered.
not.
You are.
I'm really not. I feel like you're sabotaging what they've got going
In
on.
what way? How?
look, I think Joey's totally like off the mark here. Like, I don't think Grace is trying to sabotage them, but it would be a little bit weird for you if your new girlfriend is best friends with your ex. That would just be weird. Like, imagine you being in that scenario. I feel like I am empathetic to him towards that, because you'd be like, well, in your own head you probably would be like, oh, is she telling her things that happened in that relation? You know, it would be a little weird. Like, if you had the choice, you would probably be like, yeah, just don't be friends. I do kind of get it, but I think Joey is a little bit obsessed with Grace still.
Literally completely moved on from Grace.
So you don't look like it.
I'll be real with you, trust me.
Oh, that's horrible from Jess.
Grace's feelings towards me are strong. If Jessie weren't in the picture, you would choose me.
I just feel like what you're saying is so irrelevant because I've never given you an inkling that I still have feelings for you.
What is he trying to say? Is he trying to say, look, you still fancy me, you can still pick... I don't know what he's trying to say. Unless he's just butthurt that she doesn't want him anymore. I genuinely don't know what he's trying to get at here.
Do you know how draining this is?
Very
it's
draining,
going over and over and over and over again.
I know.
So why did you feel the need to... I just don't get
Because
why...
it's a game and that's how I felt and that's how I feel.
She definitely doesn't. Like, from what we've seen, she doesn't give any indication that she wants to get back with Joey. You don't even see any scenes of her talking about him, talking with him. It's always Joey talking about her. I feel like Joey still likes her. I really do.
Good.
What is this, like Snog, Marry, Avoid? Snog, Marry, Pie. No! I am telling you right now, Mimi is like a girl. She's toxic. So is Ayo. By the way, I'm not saying Ayo's is definitely toxic as well, but so is she. She's telling Josh one thing, then doing the other. She's not reassuring Josh, but then she's saying he has nothing to worry about. Then she goes and kisses Ayo. How's that going to make Josh feel? Jess S is being so nice to her. I feel like Jess S needs to be a little bit more cutthroat. A little bit more like, no, he's my man. Don't be so... She's like bowing down to her. I feel like Mimi's walking all over her and kind of just doing what she... Obviously, she's doing what she wants to do, but she's hurting people. I don't like it. But I love it. It's good telly.
Do you reckon there's still feelings there?
The underlying feelings that we put aside.
Even the wording, oh, we've put it aside. What does that even mean? Sorry, if I was talking to someone and they were like, oh yeah, I've put my feelings aside for this boy so I can talk to you. I'm like, well, I don't want to talk to you. Sort that out. Finish that. Nothing to the side. No subs bench. Have that in the past. Then me and you can talk.
When you next see Ayo, can you just ask him to meet me at the terrace? I just want to talk to him. Away from everyone, do you know what I mean? But it's not a big deal.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
She's a little that isn't she? If it's not a big deal, you get him. Also, if it's not a big deal, just talk about it on the seats. Why are you hiding on the terrace? That makes it automatically a huge deal. That's where people go to kiss. Eee! I thought she was nice. Oh my god, she's... See, she's crouching down so she has something to hide. That means it's a big deal. You don't want people to know you're up there. This is weird.
She wants you to go meet her in the terrace quickly.
No.
Between me and you.
No.
No, say no. Good lad.
I can't follow you there.
Let's go have a little walk.
He's just reassured Jess S that he doesn't want anything to do with Mimi. He's reassured Josh that nothing's happening from his side with Mimi. He can't go up there under no circumstances, otherwise he's a prick.
What are you doing?
What are you doing tomorrow?
He's literally high-fiving Josh there. Oh my god.
Joey, I can't lie to you. I would never leave anyone hanging, but I'm not doing that.
Go up there and tell her then. Ayo, come on.
He's got the devil on his shoulder, and that devil is Joey Essex. But he's not falling for it. Love it, Ayo. Finally, some character development here. No disrespect. The man is moving respectful. He's like, no, I'm not going there. If you want to talk to me, she can come down. Rapunzel, let down your hair. I'm dragging you down here.
I've been so honest with Jessica, but other people are in her ear and she's upset by what she's hearing. But I feel like we're understood. Or we understand where we're at with who we're talking to and what we're doing.
So basically, he's like, look, love, stop this. It's done. It's over there. We're not pulling each other no more. We'll keep doing this. Thought we're both on the same page. We need to stop this. So hopefully this does stop. But I feel like Mimi still likes him, and I feel like she's not feeling Josh, but just not telling Josh that. And Josh is getting strung along, and Josh is going to get his heart broken. I don't like this. This gives me vibes of me in school.
The feelings I have for you, I've put in a box on the side in respect for him and respect for what you have. But sometimes they're banging on the door like, hello, still here. But in here...
So basically, you still like them, and you're putting them in a box so that you can pretend to like Josh. Maybe you've got a different opinion, let me know what you think, but I just don't feel like that's nice. Like, I wouldn't want to be Josh in that situation. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think, guys. That was Love Island, episode 6, I believe. If you want to watch the previous episode of me reacting to Love Island, make sure you click right here. Or I actually did a full video essay on Love Island as a whole from when the show started right here. So make sure you go and watch that if you want a long watch.
Kirkham, baby.